Way too high. None of my cameramen here to help me. Okay. Mr.
We live?
Mr. GGG. We live. We live.
We live to the life.
We live. Okay. We'll have to do this intro over. All right. So, hi. Welcome to GISELLE Magazine, everybody. It is Lydia Yonly here with GISELLE Magazine. I know I posted the flyer and everybody been like excited. I have our favorite comedian all the way from LIB in Des Moines, Iowa. I'm here chatting with him, Mr. GGG. The German,
The giant German Gina is here in the house. Des Moines, we say hello.
Hello. Thank you for gracing our beautiful Des Moines, our small town.
Thank you for having us.
Oh, wow. So how do you feel being here?
Oh, it's amazing. It's amazing. Especially the weather is great. They told me this place will be very cool.
They tell you a lie.
Then I went to Minnesota. They say you better take 2 jackets. Then it was like in
Nice.
the 60s, 70s. And I was like, what are they talking about? So you see, I brought the sunshine. Brought the sunshine, period.
You brought the sunshine. All right, so let me go to my question.
So I'm very happy to be here and be available for my Des Moines fans. Y'all come on Saturday. Oh.
Saturday, he's going to be live. It's going to be oh, that's your book?
I get all kind of book, yeah.
Oh, okay. We'll get into that.
We'll
get into that. So before we move forward, can you tell us about yourself, like your background? We want to know a little bit about you.
All right. I grew up in LIB from 1982 to 1990, till Charles Taylor came and made all of us to become like bird, to fly all over the world. So I only spent like 7-8 years in Liberia. And as a small Peking, I left Liberia when I was 15. And then the war came, 13 years of civil war. Then I went back 2004, and I've been going back ever since. I looked for my Gio friend who taught me storytelling and who taught me the colloquy and all those things. And together we wrote the best-selling book, Blood Brothers.
Oh.
Let me hold it up. Yeah. Blood Brothers, which I'll be selling at the show. And 2011, the Oma herself, Oma Sirleaf Johnson, she called us and she gave us the Golden Image Award of Liberia for representing Liberia abroad. And a couple years later, the GGG was born when a friend of mine asked me to crack a joke on Facebook in Liberian English. And I said, my man, move from here, man, who get time for Liberian English? You think that's something special? He said, that's something special, my brother. And I said, but there are thousands of NGO workers, UN soldiers, government people that live in Liberia, and the Lebanese, the Pakistani, all the Ghani. Why should it be something special for white men to talk it? They say, my man, just do it. So I did it, and as they say, the rest is history, because 6 months later, I was on my first comedy tour to New York and Philly.
Wow.
And then I just had to learn comedy real quick, because people were booking me all over the world. They say, my man, we lay your business, and you're something unique because you're the only white man, so it makes it a little bit easier for me compared to many Liberian comedians that have a lot of competition. I don't have any competition as a white man,
One of a kind. That's amazing background. That's amazing. So the next question is, what inspired you, or who inspired you to become a comedian? I think you already said that.
Oh, that one part, I have a special mission.
Oh, okay.
2015, I went to the States to visit my Liberian friends, and I talked to their children, the first generation that grew up here. And you know what I noticed? They couldn't speak colloquy. They couldn't remember anything about Mr. Spider. They didn't know anything about their heritage and culture.
Wow.
And I said, wow. And I asked them, and I said, do you know Mr. Spider? They said, yeah, we know Spider-Man. I said, no, not Tom Holland. We're talking about the original gangster, Mr. Spider, in Liberia. And they said, we have never heard of him. And our parents told us not to speak colloquy because it's a sign of lack of education. And I said, what?
Oh no.
So globalization, modernization, Americanization was killing the culture. And I said, but then somebody has to take care of this. Somebody has to bring the culture back. Because most of the Liberian people that live in America, they don't have too much connection to the heritage back in
Right.
Liberia. And even in Liberia, you will not have any storytellers sitting down by the fire anymore. Everybody's
Yeah.
just hanging on their smartphones. So the modernization is killing the storytelling. And that's when when I got to this sudden fame on Facebook, I didn't know any comedy. I was not a comedian. I was a storyteller. And so a little part of my show on Saturday will also be a respect to the storytelling culture, and I will tell like 3 or 4 stories just to
Can't
respect
wait.
to respect and show and honor the heritage, because comedy is something you need for the quick, you need quick jokes in nightclubs. You can't do storytelling in nightclubs, but we also have storytelling nights where we have culture, dance, drumming, and just honor the stories of the past. But the mission is actually what inspires me is when people write in my comments on the Facebook videos, they say, my man, you took me back to normal day Liberia. You took me back. Thank you so much. I'm crying because I remember my grandma telling me that story.
Wow. That's very beautiful. I feel like that's what makes you different. That's what makes you stand out, because a lot of people aren't doing that, and that's something you're doing. Even me here, I was very young when I left Liberia,
Yeah.
so getting to see you talk about all those other stuff, it bring back memories, and Liberia culture is rich and beautiful, and you always remind us of that, and we
And,
love you for that.
it's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. I mean, look at Walt Disney. Walt Disney took all the stories of the ancient cultures and they make billion-dollar movies out of it. That you see the potential, and Liberia, if they use Mr. Spada correctly, tourism will come. Good things will happen. We just need to respect our identity, the Liberian identity that has so much potential inside, and not just jump on the American bandwagon.
Right, right. Self love. That's amazing. Can you tell us what's the story behind the name GGG?
Oh, that one, pal. I got that name on the basketball court
Oh, wow.
because I don't know if all you people know what a Gina is. A Gina is a mythical being, a small, it's almost like a dwarf, and it's very powerful. It's very powerful. You can't stop it. It's invincible. So they got in and they say you are a giant, you are a German, and you are Gina on the basketball court. So we'll call you Gina, the giant German Gina. And I said, oh, that sounds fearful. So I like to inspire fear in my basketball opponents. So I called myself a giant German Gina. Everybody started laughing while on the court. But as I'm 6'6", I destroyed my opponents, and I actually became a professional basketball player when I was young.
Oh, wow.
But that's where the name came
The
from.
name is unique. As
And
you
people were
are.
laughing the first time I said it. People said, "Look at Gina." Oh, and you know what German people would say? But why you call yourself vagina?
That's funny. That's funny. So, what are some challenges, or I guess, what's the most challenging part of being a Liberian comedian, or just a comedian in general?
Okay, the first part, the hardest part is when people attack me
Oh,
personally. Yeah, they say I'm a culture vulture.
oh
Okay,
no.
they say
A culture
culture
vulture. What's
vulture, someone who's stealing other people's culture
culture?
and appropriating and all kind of stupidness. Then the cancel culture, people attacking me, oh, he's making money with this, he's trying to steal our money. I say, oh, even people will order books from me for their children and say, what are you going to do with the money?
Oh,
I'm like, wait a second. When you go to McDonald's and buy your burger, what do you ask that person to? What's he going to do with my $5 that he's making out of this?
right.
What kind of rudeness is that? Just you want to buy my product or not? If I eat French fries or if I give it to my child, who cares? Yeah, I don't need to donate every dollar that I make to Liberia.
Right.
McDonald's doesn't do that either. If I choose to donate, is my business. But that's one of the things that really sucked at the beginning. But now I found my crowd.
Yeah, finding your audience.
You find your audience, and I would never do a show in front of normal American people. They don't know. They don't. That's why I call my show "Kuku Jumuku."
You
not
inside,
inside,
you
you
not
not
know.
know. Ain't see. She's a Liberian. She know that word. When you say that word to American
Good
people, they will say,
job.
"Oh, I don't know that, sir. Can you please explain that to me?" Then I'll say, "Oh, get outside, man. It's enough for you, man. Cassava not for go alone, but they one here it's only for Liberian people."
Right.
And the funny thing is, I will be the only white dude in the whole building. So black people, 300 black people will be laughing. I will be the only white man. Maybe one or two partners, from people there.
That's really nice. That's really okay. So, what are some of your goals?
Okay, big goals. The big goal.
Like
Okay.
long term, short term, long term.
Okay, short term, I would like to go pro with this. Right now, I have two jobs at home. I'm a teacher and a politician.
Oh,
I'm a senator, a city council in my city. And yeah, we take care of the city, which is very, very responsible work. So I don't get to play around there. Then I do high school teacher for English. I teach them American English, not Liberian English, don't worry.
and this is all in Liberia.
This is in Germany.
Oh,
Yeah, I
wow.
live in Germany. And then I travel to Liberia. Then I travel to the US on comedy tours, travel to Finland, Netherlands, all over the
You're a
world.
busy
People,
man.
yeah, oh. So my main short-term goal is to go pro, to stop working the other jobs and just do comedy full time. I'd love to do that.
It's possible.
It's possible. And the next big goal I have is to get my Liberian storybooks into the Liberian schools,
I need to get me some of these.
into the Liberian school system, because most Liberian children don't have storybooks. They don't even know these stories. And this is part of your civil education. And I'm working together with UNESCO right now, with the World Cultural Heritage Organization, to try to help me get these books free of charge into the public school system.
Wow.
And that would be my legacy, that we get people, every child in Liberia should have a copy, a free copy of their stories of their country and their heritage. That's the big one.
That's great, actually. And you're selling these right now?
They're going to be at the show.
On
Your one
Saturday,
and
my
only chance
people.
to get Liberian storytelling books at the show, signed for your children. My people, it's almost Christmas. If you need some gifts for Liberian friends, for
Some
your
gifts
white
right here.
friends, if you want to tell other people about your culture and tradition, it's in there. It has storytelling tips. It has Liberian English guide. There will be words, the Liberian English words. It's written in Kolokwa, and it will be explained, okay? So we have 3 books here that you can get at the show. Saturday is your one and only chance to get a signed copy for your kid.
That's great. That's great. Make sure you get some, you guys. I will be getting some. So, who or what has been your biggest inspiration in general?
Oh, Jesus.
Your biggest inspiration, GGG.
That's a tough one. As a child, I had a role model. His name was Lee Sonius. He was 6'6", blonde, blue-eyed, blonde, just like me. And he was the people's hero. And when I saw that man walking on the beach, and I saw how he connected with other people, he became my role model. And I said, I want to be like this, Papi, when I grow up. And I was just talking last night, and he called me and said, my man, I'm watching your rise, and I'm very impressed, and I love what you're doing. And I told him, you played a very important part in influencing me to be an outgoing person, to eat iron. The man was iron eater. He taught me how to pump iron and how to connect with people in a friendly and humble way. So
Nice.
be a role model for someone else,
Yeah, we all need role
Yeah.
models, and sometimes people, like, you are a role model for a lot of people. A lot of people, if you don't know that.
I bet you, yeah.
You are. Like when we see you, like we see our childhood, we see our Liberian culture, especially when you like start speaking, it's so important. Like what you do is so important. I'm speaking for me mostly. It's so important for Liberian myself. So what you're doing is very important. So you are a role model
Thank you.
to a lot of
Thank
people
you.
if you don't know that.
Thank you.
So what are some projects that you're currently working on?
Right now we're working on the first animated cartoons spider cartoons, animal story cartoons of
Ooh, yeah.
Liberia. Because as far as I know, I could never watch cartoons in Liberia.
Oh wow. Oh
Do you
no.
know if there are
I
any
have
Liberian
kids and they watch cartoon like
everywhere, but no
24
Liberian
Oh
stuff?
wow.
I'm talking Liberian English, Liberian spider stories, Liberian culture
On TV.
on TV. That's my dream, and I've produced the first animated cartoon. You can check it out on YouTube, and it's called Spider and the Eggs of Death. We're
Wow.
starting
I need to
Spider
check
and
it
the
out.
Eggs of Death. Okay, I got the first cartoon of Liberia about Mr. Spider, and it's on YouTube, and I just published it last week. Go check it out. You can enjoy yourself and show your kids a funny cartoon about how Spider fooled one Peking and got fooled by him at the end. So that's a big dream I have. I want to just bring entertainment to Liberia in a way that would be easy, because just storytelling, telling is old school. You know, the old people like it, but the young people, they need to have it on their smartphone.
Yes.
You know, they don't, it need to be on TV. It need to be on cartoons. So that's one modern way we're trying to bring it.
Yeah, that's a great one. That would be really nice for the kids to have a Liberian cartoon with the accent and everything on TV. That would even
Because
the adults will watch
because
it.
you see the mermaid Ariel. They got a black mermaid now.
Oh yes.
And you saw the effect on the children.
Yeah.
The black children, when they saw Ariel, they said, "Oh, she looks like me. She's not a white girl anymore." You know? And so it's important to have representative culture on TV, you know?
Right.
And to have, you know, different kind of dolls in your bedroom. You know, it can't be that black children have to play with white dolls. You got to have your own color represented. Everybody got to be represented.
Right.
So we need to have that in the cartoon industry. We need to have that all over the place.
Right. I mean, that's a great. I mean, that's a huge industry that's like Liberia is out of, like
It's
the cartoon.
completely neglected.
We are totally out of that, and that's an amazing goal that you have, you know, to include us in that. So I hope people who are watching, if you are skilled, you know, into doing cartoons or animation, writing stories, reach out to GGG. You can collaborate. It's all about collaboration, you know, to build our entertainment. So yeah, that's a great one. So who would be your ultimate dream to work with?
Well, I mean, Liberian comedy, Michael Blackson. Michael Blackson is the most biggest entertainer that's connected to Liberia, the king of African comedy. They've already offered me to work with him, but I don't have anything like, I don't have a big project that I can offer him yet that would fit his demands and his suitability. So I'm waiting until I get bigger. But I want to approach and do something with Michael and Andy Ochamp. You know, we're going to do something in summer next year in Philly, we said, and start doing comedy together. But that's something that I would like to do. Michael Blackson has always been on my list. You know, try to do something with him one day.
That would be very hilarious. I mean, funny. Let me speak the colloquial.
And you know what we're doing? We're planning a country comedy tour in Liberia.
Oh.
We're planning to go on a truck. I'll be standing on
Different
top of the truck.
counties.
We'll hit the counties. We're gonna hit Ganta, Banga,
Mombasa,
Kakata,
don't
Buchanan, all the country, all the cities in December time, January time, when all the December then floating around. We'll go hit Liberia, and we'll go for the first time in history. We're gonna have a white man doing a comedy tour all over in the bush.
That would be beautiful.
Not just in the air-conditioned Monrovia. We're going to come to you, my people. We're going to go all over in the way up country bush to bring your comedy and storytelling and have a great time together.
Such a great idea. I feel like...
Sorry, I got so much, man. I got so much.
Let it all out.
On the 30th of December, 30th of December, that's a Friday, 30th of December, I'm going to host Kids Daniel and the Booga Professor in the AT Stadium, ATS. Okay, we have 18,000 tickets.
Wow.
Okay, you need to go to McLeanandCompany.com to get your tickets. They start from $10 to $1,500 US. Okay, so we get some big people coming. Behave. When you come to that show, maybe you can find your future husband or wife there.
Period.
Okay. Kids Daniel is gonna be in Liberia, and I'm gonna MC that. I'm gonna MC that show, and Angel Michael is gonna be my co-host. Two of
Oh,
us are
Angel
gonna
Michael.
take down that stadium. We're gonna have a great time. 30th of December. Get your tickets at McLeanandCompany.com.
You hear the man. All right. So I was saying that the county is always left out of a lot of entertainment stuff going on in Liberia. So when people try to include the counties, that's really amazing. I know the people be there like very happy and stuff because that's important parts of Liberia, so that's really nice. So how do you see your responsibility to like young men and boys? Like, how do you see your responsibility to them?
Oh, so well, let me that's a big question because I'm also a high school teacher and I
Right.
see the male and the female side of youth a lot and every day. I can just say, pooh, fight toxicity, fight. We need. I can just say social media is killing both genders right now. We have false beauty standards. We have young girls that are getting boob jobs, face jobs, all kind of They want to look like filters. The same goes for the guys. The young men. They want to just have the V chest. They want to have the six pack. And if they don't achieve that, they get liposuction, all kinds of stupid thing. And how to just stand yourself, how to love yourself. I think that's the biggest challenge in a social media world that gives you false standards.
Right.
Everybody has perfect teeth, come on. Everybody has beautiful white teeth. What do you do if you get normal day beauty? I mean, we all got normal day beauty, man. Yeah, move right here, man. So when I heard that term, I had to laugh so hard. Normal day beauty, But it's so wise. I heard it from an old man last week on tour. She said, "A normal day beauty, the man get." I laughed. I peeping my trouser. And so, for all the young people out there, please don't adopt false beauty standards, false moral standards, and just be true to yourself. Be true to your family. And if you already have a family, take care of that family and turn off the smartphone from now and then and spend more time together. And
That's
and,
a
and
big one.
yeah, and that's where storytelling comes in, because storytelling used to unite the family in a circle. We
Yeah.
used to sit in a circle. And I tell you, people, every time I come to dinner parties and invitations, the people are loud. They're all on their phone. Oh, Gigi's here. We're gonna have. And then I say, you know what? Turn your damn phone off. Come sit around this table and listen to a story for the first time in your life. I tell you, my people, after 2 stories, the people get quiet. After 3 stories, the people become enchanted by the magic of the family coming again. And then people open up. Every time I have a magical moment.
Wow.
Last week in Minnesota, we had 2 shows, 2 storytelling nights. And the first one, a woman started crying. She started crying and said, "I haven't experienced this for 40 years. And I missed it. And we're going to have this more often when you leave GGG." And then the second evening, I came as a stranger to this house, and 2 hours later, we were all best friends after that storytelling night. And everybody said it was an amazing, magical night. And that's the power when the family unites, when the family gets together, and the smartphones are turned off, and we start talking to each other again. Just attentively listening. And not everybody, yeah, yeah. Hey, y'all
Wow.
turn our
Too
smartphone
much.
off sometimes, man.
Too much
And
there.
eat together as a family. Eat together because we've been on tour. We've been invited to a lot of houses, and sometimes it's just the food is there. Everybody
And
just
they're doing
comes,
their own
runs to
thing.
the TV. This one goes to his PlayStation. This one runs away. I can just be sitting by the table saying, "Oh, but where's the family?"
Yeah.
It's just like a feeding spot, but it's not a community spot anymore. Just grab your food and run, But let's try to eat together at a table again.
Right. Oh wow. I feel guilty a little bit.
Oh, I catch you, eh? I catch you,
I
eh?
feel guilty about the phone part because being a blogger,
Yeah.
being on social media, like sometimes I have to like catch myself and try to like take some time because I have a family, I have kids. It's like I have to balance it out, and
Right.
that's something I really struggle with starting out because I started doing it since 2014.
Yeah.
So I had to find myself and make sure I'm balancing everything out because sometimes you can lose yourself into social media.
Exactly.
So it's really important that you brought that up. Like we all need to detox away from social media, like take a walk, eat together, travel. So yeah, I feel guilty. Thanks for making me feel guilty, GGG. But that's a great reminder. you
Have
know,
quality family time.
yeah,
It's worth it.
yeah. So how will you describe your personal style?
Okay.
Fashion,
Like fashion?
yes.
Oh, you see, I like colorful. I like colorful. You see, when you see that, you see the lion. You see the lion? Oh, a real colorful one. When you see me at the show, I will change costumes in the show to show and bluff with all my different costumes. No, I love color. Life is too short to live
Boring.
with boring clothes.
Right.
Okay, and you see my cool hat. Oh, so I get my Gucci. Yeah, no, but don't worry about the brands, all that thing. I got this in African stores today, and when I saw it, I said, "Yeah, I need to support my businesses. This thing looks nice on me. Let's just get it." So if it's your style, you gotta grab it.
Right, right. So I have a question about this outfit. Somebody told me to ask you.
Oh, a cheap
The
outfit.
Yes.
Oh,
So like, I mean, when you took the pictures, like, how did you? Okay, what's the question I'm trying to ask? Like, how did you get the outfit?
oh, that story is amazing.
And
Listen, that story is so fun. Sorry, I
no,
interrupted
go
you.
ahead, go ahead. How did you get the outfit?
I was sitting in Minnesota, and 2 weeks before I hit Minnesota, a young guy calls me and says, "Listen, I want you to promote my shop. I can't give you anything. Just come help my shop." I said, "Sure. If I'm in town, I have time. I'll come promote your business." We never talked anything about money, business, nothing. So I was willing to help and support the brother. We did a little sketch, and the sketch idea he's had was your luggage is lost and you need an outfit for a show, and you come to my mom's shop and she gives you a nice outfit, and then we'll just say you try to pay with Spada Story, and she can't accept Spada Story, she want cash. So I said, yeah, let's do that. So I walked into the store and we explained the idea to the Oma, and she goes to some place in the store and grabs and pulls out this gown. My wife saw it. I saw it. I said, shit hole. This thing gotta stay with me today. I don't care what it costs. That's my gown. Those are exactly my colors, the blue of my eyes, the gold that I love. I said when I saw that suit, she didn't even see the power. She said, "I normal day suit." I said, "No, this is a way suit. This is Nigerian chief here.
There
This
you
is
go.
king." And she said, "Oh, but I can't give it to you for free. This one is expensive." I said, "Okay, but just give me a discount." So we did the sketch. She gave me a beautiful cowtail, a real
And you
long
were
cowtail.
just
She gave me my chain. She gave me gold sandals. She gave me a gold cap, but I had to pay for the gown. But it was worth it. And that was no coincidence. I saw that gown and I said, "This is my gown."
when I
And
posted
that
that.
picture on Facebook, it has 2,000 likes already. It's going viral. That suit is going hot.
So when I share it, for some reason I thought the suit was a Liberian country cloth. It looks like it, but it's
It's
Nigerian outfit.
Nigerian.
Yeah. So that was my mistake. So yes, but it really looked good on you, and
But
I
some
was.
bloggers have told me they want to sew a Liberian one for me. So
Yes,
I
I
said, "Y'all
think that
come."
was Liberian
Yeah.
style view. Kou
Yeah.
said that
Yeah.
she'll make you some
So I can't wait.
nice
Make it.
clothes.
Let's make
Yeah,
it. Let's bluff.
yeah. All right, so those are your style. You like
Yeah,
bright
I love
colors.
bright. I love
Yeah,
gold. Yeah.
that's nice. So what's the best advice you have ever received in your whole life?
Oh, that's a good question. I was at a TV show. I was at a TV game show playing in front of 4 million Germans for 500,000 to 1 million euros. I was playing in one of the biggest game show. I beat 25,000 people, participants, to get into that show. And when we were having a break, I asked the host, who had been winning the show for years, I asked him, he's very successful. He's one of the most popular men in Germany and Europe. And I asked him, what is your life success secret? And he said two words: stay curious. Stay curious. Always be willing to learn. Stay open. He said, I'm a billionaire, but I still sit down and try to learn everything that I can get my hands on. And that's the secret to my success.
Wow.
So I said, wow, I'm going to give that to my students, and I'm going to keep that for me too. Stay
Thank
curious.
you for sharing that.
Stay curious.
I needed that.
Don't think that you are the master of everything. Everybody has an area that we can improve on. So stay curious.
That is the best advice ever. Because once you're curious, you always want to learn more.
Then you'll be humble too.
Exactly. Versus thinking that you already have everything, you know everything, you know. So thank you for sharing your best advice ever. So what are your success habits, like daily routines? What are some things you do?
Don't procrastinate. Don't procrastinate. That's number one. I'm a German man, and German people are known for their timeliness. I'm not on Liberian Standard Time. When they say that 7 o'clock the show started, I'm always there at 6:30, and nobody is in the hall. Nobody is in the hall. Then all the people can be laughing and say, "My man, you stupid. You know, Liberian people come 2 hours late." I say, "Hey, man." So be punctual, especially if you're living in white man land. The white people, they don't respect LST. They say, no, they want power. We got American Standard Time here, not Liberian Standard Time. So don't waste time, and don't say, oh, I need to tell you a story on that one. Story. I need to give one story to you on now.
Please.
Why monkey can never be horse? Oh.
Why?
You will know today. Monkey, when you go up country to Nimba County to go hunt monkey, you will see that they can't say one. They can all be sitting in group, chattering, talking, conniving. So the monkey then, they were sitting in group, way up country in the bush, and the rain started flocking there in rainy season. So they look for banana leaf to cover their head. So the garden was hiding under the banana leaf. Then one of the old papi monkey, he said, my children, I ain't let it wait the rain flocking me too much these days. I want to be like human being. I want to be horse. All the other monkey then say, ooh, we like it. Ooh, we like it. Then the other monkey say, oh, me, I want to be like human being. I want poo-poo hole in my horse too. We'll be horse with poo-poo hole. Then the other monkey say, ooh. Then the other monkey say, I want kitchen. I don't want to go outside to look for plum. For German plum on this side, to look for watermelon on this side. I want it for the food to be in the kitchen, so I will not have to go outside. And all the guys say, "Ooh!" So all of them started planning the house. The house got big in their plan.
Wow.
So now the rain stopped. You know what they did? They say, "Okay, let's go build a house. Let's go." Then one monkey, he saw one banana on this side. He said, "Gentlemen, I see one sweet banana." Woo! Everybody forgot about the horse. Everybody went to run and chase that one banana. And you see what happened? Distraction. Distraction will be your biggest enemy, especially this one year. Sooner you open the thing, it will start distracting you. So when I get in the morning time, I do a to-do list. I have a straight to-do list. I have at least 5 points I have to get done that day. And I have a time schedule for that thing. Everything else has to wait. Everything else has to wait. Okay? So you have to discipline yourself. No instant gratification, as they call it in white man land. No instant gratification. You have to work for that thing. Once you get it done, then you reward yourself. Right. You know, then you take wifey out for dinner once you got the job done. You know, but don't be eating that mind saying, I will do it tomorrow. I'll be doing it tomorrow. And take care of your body. You can't do a strenuous comedy tour if you're constantly in pain and headache and in a bad mood. I can only give my best if I'm in my best shape. Right. Okay, so I watch my food. I do sports. I go to the gym 3 times a week. I don't have to be a big body man like Arnold Schwarzenegger, but I got to be fit because you have to be in a good mood if you want to inspire others to laugh. Right. You know?
Well, that's a great story.
So remember why monkey can't be a horse. You better be a horse.
Oh yeah, stay focused. There's so much distraction around these days, especially with social media. So that's a great one. Do you think there's a double standard within the our industry, like the Liberian entertainment?
Double standard for what?
Like double standard between women comedian and men comedian, or
Oh yeah,
man woman.
yeah. The women have it easier.
Really?
The
How?
women have it easier. Look, okay, look. If I look, fine girl, comedian, just got to turn around,
Mm.
show her butt, and she has 2,000 likes. If I do that, I have 20 likes.
And they would say,
They will say,
hey.
look at the man showing your ass. And that's sweet. But if a fine woman does it, she'll have 5,000 followers in one day. Sex sells.
Right.
You know? So if you're
Wow.
beautiful, if you're good looking and you're willing to, show your body, we have fitness bloggers, female fitness bloggers in Liberia. They say they're doing fitness, but the whole day that only that booty is in the camera. I said, what kind of cameraman you so female beauty is precious. It's you can market that, you know.
Right.
It's easier for females to market themselves on social media.
Right,
To
ladies.
be honest.
using our beauty
Me
for...
pa na oh my manja bomb me ugly la oh.
Oh no, oh no. So what are your biggest pet peeve? Like some things that you don't like at all?
What I don't like at all is hecklers in shows. I usually, when I go on a field in Philadelphia or when I go to baby showers where people, the host invited me, but the audience didn't invite me.
Oh.
Oh. And I come in like a surprise. I had one show.
Oh yeah.
I had one show last time in Philly. I came before the dinner. The people have been waiting for 3 hours for their food. So now the host says, GGG has to perform for 30 minutes because I paid him this and this money. I say, you want for the people to kill me? You see them looking at the food? Then you want for me to force that comedy on them? You can't let the people chew first? So they said, no, this is the schedule. You got to perform now. And you got to do at least 30 minutes. The people were almost throwing the knife at me because they were so hungry.
Wow.
And then people were just heckling and interrupting my show. And it was just hell on wheels, man. So I like to have a crowd that's willingly there, It's like going into a school class and saying, I'm your new teacher now. And people say, my man, we here for book business. So
Right.
that's the negative side of comedy. Sometimes you have crowds that didn't ask for you,
Right.
and then you have to go perform in front of people that never paid to see you.
Right.
That's the negative side. But I would take the money.
Right. Okay, so if you were given a 1 minute slot during the Super Bowl, like what would you showcase?
Oh, Jesus. I would showcase a beautiful Liberian story.
Oh.
That's the powerful. That's my trademark, I would promote Liberia in that 1 minute clip, because that's what I'm all about as GGG. And I think that the one thing that's been overlooked in Liberia is the story. I would probably make it as a beautiful movie, cartoon, something like that, because Super Bowl is all about media. So I would make it like a little movie, a little cartoon movie about a beautiful story. Maybe Why Spider Got His Tiny Waist. The classic.
That's a good one.
That's the classic. If you are Liberian, you need to know that one.
Oh, yes.
And so I would use that minute to just tell the story of why Spider got a tiny waist. So that everybody know this is a Liberian story. This is the #1 classic story there.
Wow. That would be beautiful. Like the whole world would just be like, what?
Mm-hmm.
What is
and
happening here?
Then I'll put my cash app at the end.
Period. That's what he's going to showcase with your 1 minute Super Bowl time. That's great. I love every time I ask this question, almost everyone say something about Liberia. I really love that a lot. So what are some things, so if you could change one thing about entertainment, especially Liberian entertainment, like what would it be?
I would have more exchange of Liberian artists coming to other states. They're coming abroad. They need to come abroad. Most of these people are trapped,
Right.
and they won't get visa. And the problem is that many of them, they run away once they get to America or Europe. We had football people when they come to Germany. We just had it last summer. One football team came and half of the team ran away. So it's spoiling the name of Liberia. But once we have the safety that the people will go back, MC Caro, when she started going to America, her career started picking up. Her career started picking up. Why can't we get Angel Michael to come? You know, why
Yeah.
can't we get Paul Flomo to come travel to Europe?
Comedian, more comedians.
Exactly. We need to get these people abroad. We need to trust that they will come and they will learn. You need to get inspired. Every show I do in a different country teaches me something more about the culture that I can use in my comedy. I improve every time I do a tour. So we need to have more interaction because even the Liberian people, the Liberian comedians I work with, they all say, "Hey man, it's
Yeah.
hard to make money on this side. I wish I could do an American tour because the American Liberians, they have money, you know." And it's hard because when I see Paul Flomo's ticket prices, he takes $2, $3.
Oh
Man,
wow.
you need a hell of a lot of crowd to pay your rent with that kind of money.
Yeah, you really do. Um, yeah, so wow, that's a great one to have more entertainers travel,
And
the world,
interact, get the
interact
Americans to go to Liberia. We need to have like scholarship programs, training programs, and
with
just have
this.
more interaction because sponsors are here. They would love to support talent. We just need to bring it.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you. That's a great one. So, and then I got lastly before we get more into like your show tomorrow and then the book to talk about it some more. I know I've been following you for a very long time, and you have been following the platform. And when I saw your comment, I was like, yes, yes, yes. He wants me to, chat with him. I've always wanted to, So, like, what when you hear Giselle magazine, like, what comes to mind? Like,
Well, I think that you cover up to date topics and you also touch controversial topics, and I think it's a lifestyle life blog. That's why I started following you to just keep up to date. Sometimes you had some really cool new stuff that I didn't know about. So I can just recommend following. I follow all these platforms just to keep updated so that I can use anything for my comedy. You got
right.
to know what's happening in the States, what's happening in Liberia, what's happening in Australian communities of Liberian people there. Who's on tour now, and so we got to have the G's.
Yes,
And,
the G's,
yeah,
the
so just
T.
keep doing your thing. And for all the bloggers out there, when I did a media training once, and the basic thing this guy said was keep uploading.
Yes.
Just keep uploading.
Consistency.
Consistency is the key. Don't drop one big one every month or 2 months. The people lose interest in
Every
you.
day.
You have to, this guy was like, you have to do 4 things a day. And I was like,
Mm-hmm.
oh. So I'm like at one big one every week, which takes a lot of time too to prepare and all these things. But
Yeah.
consistency is key, especially during the COVID crisis. We saw who kept producing
Yeah.
and who gave up.
Right.
So don't
Oh
give
yeah.
up. Never give up.
Oh, thank you. Because my next question was, do you have any advice? But you
Never
just
give up. Never give up.
thank you. Thank you. This was beautiful. Thank you for answering all of my questions. I learned so much, just from chatting with you about like where you're from, like your background, and just making me laugh here. Laughter is good for the
Yeah.
soul. So you just made me laugh a lot. And let's talk about your show tomorrow. What, um, what do you expect from the people, and what can the people expect from you?
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, after COVID, 3 years of no entertainment, we are bringing you something unique to Des Moines, Iowa. Have you ever had a Liberian comedy night here? No, at least from what I've heard, they say they get DJ events, they get all kind of dance hall events to dance. So this time, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna make you pee your trouser.
Hey.
You better bring 2 pairs of trousers. We are gonna bring you raw Liberian comedy, not American comedy. American comedy is completely different. That's why I'm calling my show Kuku Jumuku.
You not
Kuku
is
Jumuku, if
you
you're not
not is
Liberian, you
you
not
not
know the
know.
kind of joke, you will not understand the joke.
Right.
But I will give you GB and Jesus. I
Hey.
will give you the peanut butter story. I will give you Mr. Spiler. I will give you all kind of rude total joke. We are going to laugh, and I have a Liberian American comedian coming. He's my pre-act. Okay, he's going to be my pre-act. We just got him from South Dakota. He said, "Listen, I'm willing to come drive all the way. I want to perform for GGG." I said, "Okay, someone with that kind of dedication, I can't wait to work with him on Saturday." It says Saturday at the Firestone Hall. Maybe my wife can give me the address real quick. Thank you. The address is let me see. 125 Northwest 46th Avenue, Des Moines. Okay, and I think we can hit up a flyer here on the page or something. Just contact Giselle,
Yes,
and she
I'll
can
put
maybe
it.
type it or whatever.
Yeah, it's right
Yeah.
here. I'll put the address at the bottom, and I'll keep posting about it after the interview.
And
Guys.
listen. Free food and drinks, my Liberian people. You know what that means? They come into chocolate our whole building. When you get free food, hey, we come and have Guinness, Corona, all kind of Stella. We're coming enjoy ourselves. We're gonna have chicken. We're gonna have donut. We're gonna have all kind
Kala,
of food.
everything.
I don't know if we get roasted cow, but I want deer. But for $25 normal ticket price, you get free food and drinks. Jesus Christ, what else do you want, man? You pay that kind of money just to go to McDonald's, man. And then you even get comedy on top? I beg you, y'all. Listen, 7:30 to about 8:45, we're gonna do meet and greet. We have a 360-degree camera. You will get the best pics. Come in your zooting suit. You will get your new profile pic for your Facebook. You will have great videos. We're gonna give you. You can get the Liberian storytelling books. Okay, I have two. Okay, spider story, animal stories, human being stories. Okay, you can get them at the show signed. Okay, we have my best-selling autobiography about Normal de Liberia. All these books, all this potential, you can get it signed. And if you want a picture with me, you better get one book. Then we're gonna have like from 9 to 10, 11, we're gonna have the comedy part. And there will be raw comedy. Then there will be about 20 minutes of storytelling. We're even going to sing Liberian song together.
Wow.
I'm going to get you off your feet. We're going to have a great vibe. We're going to have a great time. And then we're going to dance until midnight. The hall closes.
Bring my dancing shoes.
Bring your dancing shoes. Bring your tumalo. We're going to have fun. So the best vibes in town are this Saturday at the Firestone Lounge. Okay, you better come, get your tickets, and listen. I've been giving you all the thing free for 6 years now. All I hope you enjoy the thing. Y'all can support. Y'all can support. Your man need to get his money for his ticket back home. Okay, don't leave me here in white man country. So thank you and come support this Saturday.
Okay, that's great. I can wait. This will be really different. I will be live as well, you guys, at the show. So make sure you follow the page. Make sure you send us some stars, all right, so I can bring more from GGG on Saturday. But thank you so much for being here. Do you have another story to get the people before we go?
What kind of audience outside there? That's also adults, right?
Yes, that's also adults.
Okay, so I get one little adult joke for y'all. No cha-cha, no children here, so we can talk it clear now. So, joke. Oh, she know. There was an old mom. She had 5 children with her husband. And anytime that, they would go out to drink, the woman would charge herself because, the married life for the woman was frustrating. So she would be charging herself good. Soon as she get charged, she would jump on the table and start dancing like Hobo Joe. Then her husband would say, hey, I like you. I like it. What you doing here? Mother of 5, get down. Let go. Then the woman would get down frustrated and she would go home with the papi. So one day now, the Ghana were too heavy. Mama take it, Papa, and I say, Papa take it, Mama happy. This time, it was Mama take it, Papa not happy. So she charged herself, she jumped on that table, she was drunk. She did a Hopo Joe dance. Papa said, Mother of 5, get down, let's go. She turned around to him and she said, Father of 3, go ahead.
Oh. You guys don't. Wow. Oh no.
Father of 3, eh? Oh, a
wow.
little secret exposed.
Y'all got it? I mean, y'all get a joke? That's cool. That's
cool. The Ghana open your mouth good. Oh. Anyway, we're gonna have great jokes. I can't give you all my Google jokes here. That one's just a small one. But Saturday night, get your tickets. You will die laughing. I'm not paying for any funeral. I'm not paying for any casket if you die laughing. I'm sorry. That's my mission.
I can't wait to come laugh. But thank you so much for being here. I see you have your beautiful wife here. She's
Baby,
always
come show
supporting.
yourself,
Yeah,
man.
I was
You will
gonna
see our
say,
fitting outfit. You will see our
yeah,
fitting
come
outfits.
match.
Come see.
Yeah, she's always supporting.
She's in my comedy movies.
They're
Come.
matching.
ARC, we matching. She get a
They're
red one.
matching.
She get a tiger. I get a lion.
Okay.
Oh.
Thank you. That's really beautiful. The amount of support.
Yeah. You really need a partner that supports your dream. Otherwise, you can't make it.
Yeah.
If they're every day fighting, you will give up.
Oh yeah. That's a real advice over there.
Yeah.
Have a good partner that support your dreams. But so far so good. That's all I have. It was really great interviewing GGG today.
Do you want to give the audience a chance to ask a question?
Yeah, do you
Let's
guys
have
have okay,
one last
do
question.
you guys have any questions?
If
Does
you've
somebody
always-
want to come on?
If you've always wanted to ask me something, do it now.
Yeah, let me give them that option.
Wants to join.
See.
Someone wants to join.
So right here. So,
Someone wants
if
to
you have
join.
any if you have any question,
You want to
yes.
add someone? You want to add someone? Someone wants
So if someone wants to join,
One person is there.
yeah, join on the live. You can. Oh, one person want to join. Let me bring you on.
Maybe you can just press that button and she can stay in the picture.
Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, I have to bring them on.
Yeah, just pick that one.
Oh. Oh, approve.
There you go. I have a long crocodile nail.
My nails, they man. Hey,
No,
the food turn upside down.
No. I think it's okay. Well,
Really?
Let's see.
But you upside down.
No, don't worry. She's trying to be added. She's trying to be added.
But why the camera looking?
It won't be far away.
Right when we're almost done.
But no, but the camera is still straight here. You see it here. So
oh, really? Okay. It says she's adding you.
She's adding, but I don't know.
Okay.
I think you are in Miami, huh? Your internet is not too strong. We can't add you. Sorry, Miami. Something happened.
Afrida said, "What you want to do?" Or that will come on again. Oh, that's Afrida coming. So it's still showing the camera straight. Okay.
Yeah, they want straight. Okay.
I don't know that new star Facebook play. It says she adding you.
It says she.
Oh, let me see that. That ice and shit. Afrida, you still adding?
We're trying to add you, but
it's not adding.
But then let's forget it. You need to come to the show.
Yeah.
They can ask you.
Come to the show. It's for some reason it's not adding you.
Yeah, sorry. Hey, everybody want to join the show now.
Let everybody come Saturday.
It says I guess they can be added to your broadcast while your user is connected.
Amen. Anyway, let's have one or two more questions.
Okay. Okay, so nobody requesting anymore. Okay.
So any last questions? Let's see.
Any more questions?
Any comments, question that you get? There we go.
Any question?
Star sender?
Yes, thank you, AJ, for the stars. Oh yeah, thank you for reminding me. That's very important. That's very important. Thank you for my cold water for sure.
But I only have one bottle you pay for.
All right. Thank you for my cold. I know. Not 2 bottles.
Not 2 bottles you pay for. Thank you.
One for you, one for me.
So, my people, last questions. Last questions if you have a question. Otherwise, come to the show Saturday. Come to the show Saturday. Maybe you can open it and give me the number. Maybe we can write the number for tickets, the ticket number. Maybe you can write that there. Write that there.
Oh, okay.
The ticket number is 515.
Is that the address?
No, that's the number they can call for tickets.
Oh.
So maybe you can write tickets.
Okay,
Tickets at 515-326-1905. Tickets at, and she's typing it in the comments. Just check the comments for the ticket number. Tickets number 515.
Call 515 to buy a ticket.
326 1905. 326 1905. There you go. It's at the Firestone Hall. The address is 125 NW. If you can add that address. Now your long nail just spoil the whole everything.
There you go.
When you see a long nail, say, long, what is Gina?
Like Gina nails.
125.
Use your long Gina nails.
Forces Avenue.
So the info we're typing is where you can buy your
there you go.
buy your tickets, or at least if you're not here, you can just buy a ticket to support.
There you go. Lydia published it under Lydia. His ticket number is there. You can see everything. And get your tickets and support Liberian comedy. Liberian people, y'all come show face. Y'all come perform.
Iowa people, my Des Moines people.
Des Moines people, Cedar Rapids people. I have people driving 4 hours to come on Saturday.
Wow, it's gonna be a great show. It's gonna be a great show. Like,
oh, you can't buy tickets at the evening at the door. They don't like it. They don't want to.
Oh. Okay,
so please call and get your tickets in advance. We don't want any yama and get those seen at the door. Okay. If people are driving around Friday, they'll give you your tickets to your door. They will come to you and give your ticket to you. Okay? So please call and get your tickets ahead of time. Don't wait for the door. We sold out the VIP tickets. We have to print new ones. We have to add space. The
event is booked.
It's booking. When it was sold out, I want to sell out Iowa. Y'all come enjoy good comedy. Y'all come enjoy laughter, and dance at the end. We're going to have a great time. No chichipole, no politics going to be there.
AJ said, I'm taller than you.
Who said that?
Let's still know. No high heel. Okay, don't know my high heel.
Where high heel there?
Hey, the man taller than me.
Yeah, we have a bet. We have a bet. We have a bet with Iowa. We have a bet with Iowa.
The man taller than me.
Oh, wait. Des Moines. If you are Liberian, I'm not talking to the Somali and the Zulu picking there.
Oh.
Those picking there, I told more than me some of them. But I challenge all Liberian people. I say I'm the tallest Liberian. I'm the tallest Liberian. That's why they call me giant. If you are taller than me, I will give you $100 at the show.
Let's try it again.
She added 20 inch high heel. Let's see.
Let's try it.
I will still beat her. Come sit down. Sit down. Let me see. Let me see. So my people, $100 if you are taller than me with the Liberian ID, I would challenge you. I say I'm the tallest Liberian on this planet Earth. So you see, we're having fun. Y'all come to the show Saturday night. Tickets are in the comments. Someone asked a question. I think someone asked me.
Oh, that was AJ. He said, my question is, are you still giving the $100 out?
Yep.
How long have GGG lived in Liberia in total? 7 years.
Only 7 years.
It seems like a long. Oh.
As a Peking, my papa was a missionary. My people were missionary on ERWA.
Wow.
ERWA radio station. The hour of power.
7 years. It seems like it's more than that.
Yeah. But I'm a linguist, so I seem to have a knack for languages.
Really? Yeah, because most people say that the Liberian accent is a little hard for other people.
Oh, it's very hard. If you don't live there, you're not crappy.
Oh, wow.
And I have an interesting theory. I heard this from an old papi up country. He said, the Congo people, and they say Congo people in Liberia. The Congo. He said, maybe it also means conquer. They conquer people. Because, we have a two-class system. We had a two-class system that also led to the tribalism, civil war. But the Congo people and the indigenous people, they always had a hard time, coming on the same level. And that's why some old people used to say conquer. They conquer people because they conquer us. Interesting etymological study. So we need to opinionate and opine and elucidate on that.
Hey, can you break it down for us?
I know Bogo.
Can you break that down for us? Jesus. Yeah.
I learned those words from AJ Vinton last night.
Oh, AJ. Oh, Lord. AJ is the king of the
talk show.
big
Yeah, Bibi bookworm. Is that proper English?
Yeah. Nagu English.
Nagu English.
Oh, wow. Well, thanks for tuning in, you guys. This is just like the icing on the cake. Like, you guys can come to the show. If you go into your city, like, what's your next city?
Liberia.
Oh, Liberia.
The Kiss Daniel concert in December. Kiss Daniel at the ATS.
So you're December.
I will be December, and we're gonna take down Liberia. We're gonna have a whole country comedy tour. For the first time in history, all major cities are going to be hit with comedy and storytelling competitions. And in the mornings, I'm going to visit schools. So if you're a school headmaster and you want me to come to your school to teach your children storytelling, it's a beautiful opportunity. We want to teach the children of Liberia their stories about Mr. Spider.
Oh yeah, that's a great one. So we got a December over here.
And you know our tickets are expensive to fly to Liberia.
Oh yeah.
2,000.
Oh, for
2,000 for 2 weeks.
That's
2,000 to 2,800 US dollars. From Germany.
Oh.
And from America is 2,000, 1,800 too. So y'all better start saving your mile.
Oh yeah. All the Decemberies, there's a lot going on during December.
Come to the Kiss Daniel concert. Kiss Daniel is gonna be there on the 30th of December at the ATS. 18,000 tickets.
Someone said, what states are you going to be in next? Or
I got Finland in February, and Dallas, Texas is booking me in February probably.
Oh, you're coming back.
I'll be all
y'all
over the place.
Sure.
Y'all follow my page. Follow the page on Giant German Gina on Facebook. That's where I'm most active. Instagram, I'll be publicizing my shows there. Giant German Gina on social media. Okay, just come there. I'll be telling you which city I'm coming next. Okay.
It's a tour.
And come to this city in two nights, Iowa. I don't want to hear excuse.
From South Dakota, North Dakota, Miami. Miami far. All the neighboring states. You guys need to come out. Minnesota, he already went there.
Look, Minnesota came and showed face.
Minnesota
was packed.
Minnesota always show love.
Yeah, I know. They were amazing. So Iowa, you don't want to stay behind, though. Y'all don't say
let's not squat on me.
If you can't come, buy a ticket for someone else. Buy a ticket and sponsor that person.
Iowa,
be a good golfer.
Let's not squat. Be a good golfer. Iowa, let's not squat on it. Please, let's sell out.
Let's have a great show on Saturday. I look forward to seeing you guys. It's going to be a great night, and you can get storytelling books for your family, for your American friends, and anybody else. Oh, someone want to join again?
Nah, AJ, the bookman will come on. I hope he come on.
The bookman can come on. Well, I got Chinese phone here. I can't make it.
Oh, they make up a phone. For some reason, maybe it's because it's upside down. I don't know. For some reason, it's not adding nobody. That my Chinese phone, they mess up my phone Chinese. There he is.
What's up, folks? Can you guys hear me?
We're opining and elucidating.
Yeah. What's up? How you doing?
No, his volume is up.
My man, turn your volume up.
You know, my man, that Chinese phone now.
Hey, man.
Can you guys hear me?
Put your volume up here. It's hard to hear you.
AJ, go ahead. Let me put the volume up.
All right. What's up, guys? Mr. Gigi, can you hear me?
I think that the volume up. Then you just speak up.
Okay.
Speak up, my man. Put your volume
up. You can hear me loud and clear, right?
Yeah, we can't hear you too well.
You far away.
Speak up, brother.
Hey,
your phone froze again, man. I had a Chinese phone.
Some connection issue here.
Interview, they think it's spoiled. Like yesterday happened too.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
We can.
All right. Hello, folks. How you doing? GISELLE magazine. Mr. GGG. How you doing? How you
AJ.
doing? Yeah, I have to leave class here to come in.
Oh,
Elucidate a little bit. Just 3 minutes. I would like to interject here. Can you hear me?
I say using.
My man, are you using headset? Take it off. We can't hear you well.
Hello?
You're very quiet.
All right, thank you, thank you.
You're to be loud, my man.
My man, I'm speaking loud. I can hear you. Can you hear me?
No, that man waiting back.
You're very-
I can't hear him saying.
Hello, 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 hello.
Let's ask the listeners if they can hear you. Listeners, can you hear the man?
Can hear him? This girl's show, I assure you, Minnesota.
Can you see? Can you see?
You did a fantastic job.
Thank you. I really appreciate you. Who said that? Gigi Effect LLC. Thank you for that comment.
AJ, speak so we can say it again. Oh yes, they said yes, I can hear him.
Okay, go ahead, AJ.
Go ahead.
Ah, he's gone.
Hey.
He go up. Anyway.
But thanks for watching, you guys. I'm not sure if AJ gonna come back or not, but at least one person trying to come on because the other people were trying to come on and couldn't come on. Okay. Somebody's still requesting that. Probably AJ.
He's trying to
come in just to speak. Big book.
That man wants to opine and elucidate.
Opinionate. He said the phone was elucidating. I don't know. Okay. All right, AJ. There's no more requests in there. Oh, I'm afraid of this girl. This girl, I was second time requesting. She really won't come on.
I like my hat. Shit. I read Indiana Jones hat here today.
Where Indiana Jones? Now I mean like, oh, Elwasson hat.
Elwasson's movie.
Yeah, come on. Says hello. Yo, your favorite comedian is in Iowa.
We
here.
We outside. We outside. Nobody stupid here. Y'all better come to our show, man. Look, in Minnesota, the next day, everybody started calling me and say, "Oh, but why I miss your show?" I said, "But why are you stupid? Why are you asking me that question? Don't ask me that question. You gotta ask yourself that question. If I miss this show, how will I live with that consequence? That crying that will be in your ear, that sadness that will be in your heart. It can be. Don't miss your one and only Liberian white man in your town on Saturday night. Check the comments for the ticket number. Is there. Otherwise, go to the Facebook page, Giant German Gina, and get your tickets soon because we're not selling tickets at the door. You know, we don't trust anybody at the door with cash.
They don't trust nobody at the door.
By the time everybody can turn to chance to grab that ticket now.
Somebody need your booking. Oh, DJ Gabe need your booking information.
No, just write me, brother. Write me. Call me or contact AJ. He's managing my tour here. Okay? You know AJ Benton?
We need your booking information outside of Iowa. Like when you go back to Liberian.
Sure, just contact me on Facebook, Giant German Gina. Okay? The Giant. Okay, but I think AJ not serious.
AJ not coming back,
so let's finish up.
Because I know you guys gotta
hungry.
Go.
I need to go chew my bushmeat now.
Your bushmeat.
I want to go eat food.
No food for lazy man.
No food for lazy man.
No food for lazy man. If you didn't working, you don't make it.
Now I gotta take wifey for dinner.
Now they have to go. Even my say
I see my Gucci got goose. I can't put my Gucci on. I'm gonna go bluff now.
But thank you so much for being here. Thank you
for having me.
I really
to all my LIB people, I love you. I want to see you on Saturday. No excuses. Check the comments for the ticket number, and I wish to see you on Saturday. Come support LIB culture. We're gonna celebrate the storytelling. We're gonna celebrate kuku jumuku jokes. Only Liberians will get those jokes. It's not American jokes and comedy. We're not going to roast anybody like the American comedians like to do. We're going to take you home to LIB.
The people, they say, we love you too.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all your support on Facebook. Thank you for all the love you guys show me there. So let's keep representing Liberia. And I mean, come on, how unique is this? A white Liberian man, y'all can support.
Period.
Peace out.
Thanks for watching, you guys. We'll have to end it from over there.
Bye.
See you guys. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow us on Instagram, on YouTube. This video will be uploaded with some pictures as well on Instagram. Make sure you follow GGG. We have to make sure that his Instagram is monetized as well, you know, so keep following. You know, your likes, your comments, your support means everything to him and our platform, you know. So yeah, thank you guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
And shout out to Carlos Anthony's studio. This is his studio. He's allowing us to use it.
Thank you for having us.
Shout out to Carlos Anthony. Shout out to AJ. Shout out to DJ Game. Shout out to everybody, you know, who has been pushing me into this platform. Dada, King Dada. Shout out to the Three Kings.
Yes, the Three Kings that brought me here.
You know, for reaching out to me and making this happen as well. I appreciate you guys. So far so good. And don't forget to hit up Kou. She will do some country club for you. She does country club.
I love it.
Shop Kou.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, but thank you guys for watching. That's it. Bye, guys.
Bye.